four churches which did most to spread Christianity among Canada's native people appeared before the Royal Commission on Aboriginal Peoples in Ottawa. They got a chance to answer allegations that they were most responsible for the decline of native cultures. We now have that report from Rick Grant.
For almost 2 years, in more than 100 communities, the Royal Commission has heard emotional tales of life in native residential schools. These were schools set up by the federal government and run mostly by the Roman Catholic and Anglican churches. Under government order, children were forbidden to speak their own languages. Most aspects of native culture were suppressed. Many former students say they were also physically and sexually abused. George Erasmus, co-chair of the commission, says the stories tumble out of people wherever the commissioners go.
Every hearing that we had, people came to us and described in vivid, pain the experience of residential schools.
But the Roman Catholic Archbishop for Vancouver, Adam Exner, says he's spoken to many Native people who say the best years of their lives were in school.
A number of people who were sexually abused were, relatively speaking, few. But they are the ones that get most publicity.
The Archbishop says terrible things did happen in some of the schools, and the Roman Catholic, as well as other churches, do admit it. But Exner says the churches were not responsible for all the social problems afflicting the Aboriginal peoples. He points to the fact that in areas where there were no schools, things are just as bad.
I'm asking myself to question whether perhaps we're not overemphasizing and attributing far too much importance to the negative impact of residential schools. It's a good question to ask.
The four churches at the hearings, the Anglican, Presbyterian, Roman Catholic, and United, say they are all working to strengthen the native cultures. They're also in favor of Aboriginal self-government. Rick Grant, CBC News, Ottawa.
The damage that Roman papacy has done, and I hope it explodes. They are some uncircumcised dogs. I hope that they are castrated so that they do not have any more children, so that they do not produce that species anymore. When I speak like this, I speak of that stinking pen. And then they want you to respect them. Respect our religions. Religion is not to be respected. You uncover the truth. You say the truth. No matter what.